Let's jump into it. That way I don't waste your time. I bought myself a gate opener, Mighty Mule, the 371W. Alright, it's either that or I'm gonna have to buy a wheel so I can roll this gate open and close every single time. But since I live in Florida and we get thunderstorms all the time, I didn't want to deal with that. So working on my property, but regardless. Alright, this has been a pain, but I've taken my time on this and it's just been me doing this. So anyways, this is a rundown. Okay, I went and bought I got a 14-foot gate. So I went and bought this and decided to skip the wheel for $100 and buy this the Mighty Mule. I ordered it through Amazon. I think I got it for $360 or $370, which came with that, the control box. Okay, that's pretty much what it comes with. Now it does give you some online instructions. You have to download it. It's got one of those scan codes, but this is how I did it. Okay, since I work somewhere where I can get some of these aluminum bus bars here, I brought that, I cut it up. So mine's going to open to the inside. So you have the options. It will open to the inside or to the outside. So it does give you pretty. Those instructions are pretty good. But I did have to call technical support 3 different times toward the very end. But since I acquired myself these power poles, I installed that. They ain't gonna go anywhere. That one I buried a while back, anticipating a gate here. Then I put the other one as a stop, more or less. Figure out where my 14-foot gate was gonna end. So let's jump into it. Okay, so you're gonna need a battery or a power supply. So I got myself a battery and a solar panel to power my battery. So I got a 12-volt battery, and that has to be ordered separately. Put it in one of these ammunition boxes. Now be aware that I got him right now set with clips, simply because I didn't have the connections to slide on there. These came with round clips from the manufacturer, so I didn't want to cut them up until I bought myself something more, you know, the clips where I can crimp onto them. So this will work. This is actually working. So mounted it here on the side of it with another bus bar, aluminum obviously. So that's where I got it in there. Now yesterday I installed my solar panel, and I got the information from another YouTuber. He bought his at Harbor Freight. Went out and spent, I think, just $30 for this 7-watt solar panel. So what I wound up doing is cutting some more bus here, and I had some other aluminum brackets where I kind of bent up and mounted it to the pole. Pretty much what I did is just it has 2 holes here and here. Let me see, and this thing actually has a place where you can pop that open, but I'm not utilizing that, more for a fence, I guess. But anyways, I mounted them here with these 2 holes that are already pre-drilled for the solar panel, and then mounted onto this aluminum bus bar, and then with the bus bar put it out here on top of the pole. So that's what's going to power. This actually is going down. Got it wrapped around through here. It's coming in here where the AC power is supposed to be coming in. So this is my supply for the solar panel. I wasn't sure if I could connect to this, but I could. So you have a positive and a negative there. So I want to cut the end of the clip from the solar panels, and then obviously I, you know, put a red shrink there, so I know which one's my positive. So with that being said, you have to level this. You have to have it in a position you're gonna live in for the most part. You have to level it. And me, once I had to go out and buy these U-bolts so I can clamp onto it. So I drilled through this bus bar here, so it just clamped on. Instead of drilling, I was anticipating I was going to have to drill through here, but if I had done that, I would have screwed it up because I've moved this several times. So this worked out better because I can loosen these up, top and bottom, got them leveled. I've been able to slide it back and forth because I had some issues with it during the process. But anyways, that worked out better for me. And obviously it comes with this clamp here with the bracket, so I was able to bolt that to my bus there and then just move this as I needed to, and that moved it I don't know how many times, couple, 2-3 times. Had some issues, but one thing that's critical, and they'll tell you, is this has to be level. Okay, so with that being level, after you get that everything leveled and more or less with these brackets, which they're adjustable, you bolt it down to your pole. They give you some they give you 4 I don't know, they're about 8-inch bolts in there, but I obviously didn't use them. I bought some legs, so pre-drilled it, and this thing's not going anywhere. It's solid under. And then once you mount it under, and it's got these cotter pins here, you can take those off to help you move that stuff out of the way as you're mounting the rest of the brackets on there. So this goes up into your control panel, and it'll tell you which ones of these two and the instructions, which ones to go through, and they'll connect right to here. So that comes in from the Mighty Mule. This is the wire. These 4. Let's see here. These 4 are the wiring. The other one comes in from the battery, which I got mine all put into tubes just to protect the wire from the elements more coming in through here. So you got to pre-drill this one and this one also. So it comes in here. This is the battery, and it has the connectors for the battery. So I connected it in here, and it connects right to, sorry about that, connects right here, and it goes up to that part. This top part here, it comes in from my solar panel. Somehow that's supposed to be charging up the battery somehow, back feeding into the battery, or yeah, I don't know how it's back feeding. But if you have a power supply, 120 volt power supply, that's where that's going to go into, and they send you with a little connector that's a little transformer to step it down. But for the most part, then you got to deal with these let me see, these 3 buttons here to make adjustments to the gate, where you want it to open and where you want it to close, and also for the remote, to preset the remote. But it is a challenge if it's just by yourself. So let me see, sorry about that. But for the most part, let me see here, let me get this working here. I did have to call for tech support because I was struggling, but I am happy with it. So I had to clear some of this dirt back here because it kept running into it. Now I did buy 3 other remotes because you know, my family, obviously they're gonna want to be able to open it up from the car. Now there is a delay also on that on the control box, so it'll automatically close from 3 seconds to 120 seconds, I believe is what it says there. So, but I turned it off simply because I want to be able to do it with a remote. On this side here, we've got this bracket. This bracket comes with the Mighty Mule. That's a stop there. But what I wound up doing is just putting a staple there on that side for the stop, so I didn't have to put no block of wood or nothing. So that's what I wound up doing. But let's see how long it lasts. Okay. Hopefully I won't have any issues with it. So that's my take on it. So if you got questions, feel free to drop me any questions, and I'd be happy to try to help you. If not, you know, good luck.